just want you in my possession. Never giving up, no fight. Not letting you out of my sight. Never giving up this time for real.
Hey guys, welcome back. So, not gonna lie, the last few days have been super exhausting. I'm not actually sure why. It's just like I've just been on the go all week at work. Like yesterday was just like a full-on day just with client meetings most of the day. And a lot of the time, like I'm a task person. I'm always more task orientated, and so I thrive when I can just sit and like do tasks. And when I often have to spend a long time with people, like doing strategy meetings and coaching calls and that kind of thing, it's actually quite draining on my energies. And I think there's a real difference between just being tired and actually being depleted of energy and exhausted. If you know me, if you like met me in person or you met me at an event or that kind of thing, you would not know this, but I'm actually an introvert. I actually get my energy from being on my own. So when I'm around a lot of people and when I have to kind of like give out energy, that actually really depletes me. But I think as well that I've also obviously set myself a really tough task of, wanting to change things in my life. And I have a really high expectation of myself. I don't, like, I give myself a break, of course, but like I set myself a really high pace of work. And so I kind of feel a bit like all of that's caught up with me, and it's not a really great feeling. So I want to make sure that I'm not, I suppose, like expending energy in a sustainable way. That sounds so weird. But like not so much that I'm like running at full pace and then literally cannot move for the next week. So there's a few things that I do to get my energy back. One of those things is I really do actually need to take regular breaks. What I find and what I've done in the past is I just go at full ball. If I've got heaps of stuff on, I just literally like go until I've finished everything. I actually create my worst work when I do that. Because I'm in, like part of my job is in the creative field. And so when you're trying to create things and you're not in a creative flow, it just doesn't produce the best result. I've actually learned that you need to take a break in order to then come back and actually be at full power. Okay, this is going to be a funny story. You know how with your phone, right? If it's really low on battery and you plug it in, but you're still using it, it's still using battery. But if you turn it off and walk away for 5 minutes and then come back, it's like, it's got a bit of like battery life because you didn't use it. Same thing. It's the same thing applies in our life in that, when we switch off just for a bit, like go for a walk, get away from the screens, whatever it is, just like take that break. Come back, it's like our battery levels are back up. The second thing is actually just getting enough sleep. I don't feel like I've been getting enough sleep, and I need to make sure that if I'm going to do the 5 a.m. life, if I'm going to do the 4:47 life, that I am making myself go to bed at a reasonable time so that I am not completely exhausted in the morning. Part of that is also getting my night routine back up and running, and I know I've talked about that in like a million of my other vlogs, the other 14 of them, but I need to put that on my priority list because I have a tendency, because I'm so exhausted, and I feel like it's a bit of a vicious cycle. I'm exhausted, so I just like plonk myself in bed and like literally pass out. Then I have to wake up earlier, and then I have to get myself ready, and I just don't feel like I'm ready in the morning to just jump up and like, okay, let's go. The third thing is actually that because when I'm around people, that does deplete my energy, I need to make sure that I take time out for myself, because I get my energy from being on my own. I get my energy from being in beautiful places, and quiet places, and just like for instance, last night when I got home, I poured myself a glass of wine. I, sat out on my front porch. I watched the sunset. It was just beautiful and quiet. It was a nice breeze, and it sounds corny, but like, it's literally for me, like one of those life-saving, moments where I can just go, okay, I'm just like battery levels back up to 100. You know the drill. If you liked this vlog, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see what I'm up to on a day-to-day basis, then be sure to follow me over on Facebook or on Instagram. So I'm excited because at the end of this week, Saturday morning, I'm flying up to the Sunshine Coast in Queensland to see my grandma. It's going to be her 70th birthday. And so I'm excited. I'm going to take my camera along and do some vlogging. So that will be an exciting vlog. And don't worry, I still also want to do the vlog about my little setup right here. It has come together so well. So I'm super excited to do that. So I will see you again on Sunday. Till then, have a great week, and make sure you like this video, you comment, you subscribe, do all the things that you should do. And I will see you again on Sunday. See ya.
Never been good at show discretion. It's not my